about Black excellence and culture. We had some technical difficulties, but nonetheless, we are here. Hello, hello to all that are watching, tuning in, checking us out.
Welcome, welcome.
What's up? What's up?
Again, my name is SHAE, and this is the Black excellence and culture, the good and the bad. And we have our guest host.
Yes.
We have
Afro.
and
Lady T.
and we are going to be discussing Black people in church, and then we're going to dive a little bit into being LGBT and being Black. So y'all go ahead and send out, join us, check us out, listen in, because we got a few topics for you, and we about to go ahead and jump into this. So
Yeah, share, like, subscribe, follow.
yes,
Good stuff.
all of that. But so I'm gonna ask you all, and then hopefully you all will join in again with the discussion. What y'all got as far as Black people in church? We're gonna start there. Any funny stories, things that we should know or can elaborate on for the culture or our family, friends, anybody that's listening or may not know what goes on in the Black church? Let me just say that. When they say that church lasts all week, they not playing.
Not at all.
I went to church Wednesday through Sunday.
Literally, yes. Mine
Every
was
day.
Tuesday through Sunday.
Every day.
Parents had choir rehearsal on Tuesday. We had noonday and evening Bible study Wednesday. We had prayer on Thursday, practice on Friday, practice and prayer on Saturday, and all 3 services on Sunday. Who does that?
And then the fellowship after.
Listen.
Oh,
Then
so
went
y'all
to
on the
Golden
rest.
Corral after that.
Okay.
Everybody went to Golden Corral. Yes. Good times, good times.
Oh my gosh! And don't be the kid sitting with all the bad kids behind the mother of the church. Okay, because she gonna swing back and slap all of y'all. Y'all need to be quiet.
And I was the good girl.
Right.
So I'm like, y'all getting me in trouble.
I'm gonna
Okay.
move.
I mean,
Don't be passing notes writing on the program. You messing up the program.
and every
That
church,
is ugly.
every Black church had the Martin Luther King fan.
Yeah.
Yes. Either
The
that
funeral home.
You got
one,
that.
funeral home. Yes.
But
Oh my God.
I don't think, maybe like the few times that I did go to my mom's house, like whenever the cousins would spend the weekend or whatnot, all of y'all together. It was life. But you go over there and then you got to go to church. You have to go to church.
Yeah.
Because grandma's saying is if you can go out and party on Saturday nights,
You can get up and go.
you
to
can
church
get
on
up and go to church on Sunday. I don't care if you come in with a hangover, looking like a stripper. God said, come as you are. Okay?
I've had my
But
Sundays
grandma
of looking
said,
like
no, I'm doing your hair. You need to put a slip on. You gonna put on this wool jacket. You gonna put on these patent leather heels. Kitten heels.
With the
Not
big
with
bow.
the wool.
that. With the big bow.
Jesus said, come as you are. Grandma said, hell no.
It was
You're not embarrassing me.
that one curl that was always
It was
just.
either that tight curl right
It
there,
was
or
tight.
that
Really?
spiral curl on the side.
The bangs never really.
They didn't curl all the way over.
Never
Like,
released.
That tight sponge curl every time.
And it had that bit indention in it too.
With the line.
And almost every girl honestly can say that they did not go to church without pigtails or like some type of ponytail or some
Soft
mess,
curl ponytails.
or either like the twisty ponytails. Everybody had the barrettes, or either
I
you had the
guarantee
big
you.
bubble gum,
With the big poofy
the big
dresses.
bubble gums,
I can find a picture right
With the
now
frilly
of myself
socks.
with that mess on.
and you just looking like just I hate it here.
And then you sit down and it's like you flop down with your whole bed set. It's just, oh my
Listen.
goodness.
Well, I mean, maybe they had so much. Maybe the dresses back in the day used to be so puffy because they knew we was gonna be sitting for a while. We need cushion.
Really? Really?
We needed cushion.
Really?
Yes, really.
So what does that have? Why do we have the lace stockings or the lace socks
Listen,
with the lace gloves?
I didn't like stockings.
I hated it.
I like the knee highs.
I
Cause
ain't like
if I
them
had
either.
to wear them,
It's
cause
comfortable.
like I could just slide them off. They like socks.
They rolling down.
Like, I don't want no stockings. They itch. I'm gonna be sitting there making a run in them while I'm sitting at church. Just,
That's why I couldn't wear the knee highs because I always ended up with a run in my leg. Don't know how, but it always
Everybody always had a run, and then like the mother of the church or the older women, they always pointed out, look here, you might wanna tell your baby next time, don't
Don't be running
you
around.
can't be running around here playing with these boys like that. You are a girl.
That's why I always have volleyball shorts on up under my dress. Always.
Gotta have the babies with that
every
now.
time.
The babies gotta wear that now,
You're not about
definitely.
to catch me.
I did that so much as a kid to the point that my dad would be like, every time I wore a dress, you got shorts on up under that.
Always.
Because you knew, because I sit like a boy. When I wear skirts, legs gapped. Like, I don't know why. Church and all. I don't know why. It just happens.
I'm just gonna say it like this. As far as shouting and all this stuff goes, I've gone to Methodist churches, I've gone to Baptist churches, I've been at the Presbyterian church for a while now. And, you know, the Presbyterian church, I ain't got nothing against y'all. I love y'all to pieces. SJP, shout out to you. But they ain't with all the holy roly, as my grandpa says. That we don't do all that running around carrying on in here.
Making all
You
that
sit
noise.
down and we gonna listen to the word. We gonna get up, say our little hymns, and we going home. We ain't gonna be sitting here all that preach, pastor, speak, keep it up, Lord, and all this carry on. And then, you know, you got the keyboardist and the drummer that's gonna sit there and egg
Hype
every
you
people
up.
on. And then everybody gone. Y'all shouting for a good 20-30 minutes.
Church was supposed to be over at 12. It's 6 o'clock.
The older people sitting there just look at this mess here. Sit down. Disrespectful.
We didn't have none of that. I grew up in a Methodist church, so it was just method. Like, we just read everything. We went down the list. It was very green. Okay? And all the pastors were male pastors, so we was home in time for the game, and I'm all for it.
I was non-denominational. Ooh, that did
Non-dimensional?
not want to come out of my mouth.
Non-dimensional.
Last time I said that word, I bit my tongue.
I'm part of the
Anyway.
universe. I have no dimension.
Well, I could say I
One
don't,
with the
but
universe.
yeah, we didn't have all that. It was prayer, praise and worship, song
Scripture.
choir,
Yep.
offering, service, home.
Selection.
See,
Benediction.
I was good. No, I'm gonna be honest. I was good because, you know, our previous pastor used, like, she's the one that brought. Yes, and I did say she. Thank you. She was the one that brought, like, the drums and the keyboards and stuff to SJP. And now, mind you, when they first came bringing all the drums and stuff, mind you, I knew everybody already. I was like, hey, what's good? Nick, what? Yo, what you go? What? We about to turn up in here. And then all the old selfish. What is this mess you bringing in here? Like,
Secular.
honest, right? Like, if you could see the transformation, like, nobody was feeling that. Like I said, I was good with it. I was about to be like, yo, we about to get crunk up in here. And then, like, yeah, It started off like, nah, and then it slowly descended to, okay, like we can work with this. But then I came in with my raps and stuff, and they was just like, okay, now we accepted the drums. We accepted this loud keyboard when he needs to be playing the piano. And here you come in here with some rap music. This is secular. I don't like it. But then, you start seeing the change of the intergenerational, like the older generation coming together with the younger generation, and then more kids. Everybody was hyped when they saw like, oh, this rap thing is bringing people to the church. I think we need to go ahead and keep that. And then now here we go. But yeah, I'm good with it. But them few times that they have shouted at SJP, like, I've been over to get it. Everybody else is like, okay, what is going on?
Stop.
What is happening? What is happening? Sit down.
That's how my church was. Like when they have those few moments that they did do stuff like that. The church I was at before that church, I was used to the shouting and running around because I was that little kid that stood up in the pew bouncing like I was shouting. it was
you get
normal.
in trouble
You
for
had to
that.
stand up in the pew because otherwise you couldn't see.
You know what? I can't stand her. But no, like when we would do that at my other church, my LNFCF church, like everybody would be like, half the church would be like, yeah, okay, get it, and then the other half would be like, are we done?
And I'd be like, nah.
Are we done? Are we done? And then you have the man that stands up with the tambourine, and it just messed everybody up. Why is he playing a tambourine? Two things that should not be happening.
I had the half and the whole moon.
See, my mama had the plated tambourine, okay, and she would tear that mug up. She played that thing so hard to the point that she put a hole in it.
Yeah.
Like, palm prick. Pow.
Oh, man.
And then I got her another one, and she broke that one.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm done buying tambas. At this point.
So, as far as the grandparents go with taking you to church, did they make y'all sit on the same pew as them, or did y'all get to roam free?
Oh no, I sat with my friends in the back.
Did your grandma ever take you to church and make you sit with her, or did you get to go roam?
I don't think I got to roam until later. I was older.
Well, see, I was always a Roman baby anyway, because I got passed around the church as a baby. So
I didn't get that luxury.
see, all the kids I hung with were
I was
boys.
like, I'm an old lady. What are you guys doing?
All the kids were boys with me, and then I found my little sister, and that was it. She was the only one that I would sit with outside of the boys.
I had my grandma, she would get us all together for like a cousin's weekend, and then we go to church all, like, it was about a good 8-9 of us, I want to say. Had to sit on the pew with her and granddaddy.
And don't be late and sit on the front row.
I mean, yeah, but no, you can't talk. Don't talk. Don't look at each other. We ain't about to do. Do you need a peppermint? That's all you get. Do you need a peppermint?
Look, don't make that noise.
Because the
Put the whole demon stare in your head.
Hello. Look, but you always got that one church
scared of
mother
my
though that tries to open her candy silently and be the loudest one.
Wait until they start singing.
Because she want to do it slow, so because she think if she does it slow, it's not gonna make as much noise. But she still. And then everybody's like, "Oh my God, just open it already!"
I was always the kid that would be like, if I heard it, I'd try to lean to where I heard it from, and then I'd turn around and I'd be.
We had the candy man at our church. He walked around with the
She said
candy in his pockets. He had like the candy and like money, little
You
chains and
said
stuff,
it
man.
and didn't even realize it.
No, I know what I said. We ain't got to repeat
Say it
it. Thank
again.
you. Anyway, but yeah, so he would walk around
What did
there
you say?
with
You had a what at the church?
nothing. Anyway, they trying to get me. We need to do that. Black people in horror movies. The trauma of childhood. But nah, like
you can go there.
we he would walk around, he had like the candy in his pocket. Sometimes it would have the wrapper on there, sometimes it didn't. Not all, most of the time it did. But sometimes it didn't. Something here, you want something, here you go. And then your parents got to give you permission, because we always go to him because we wanted them spearmint peppermints.
The green one.
Listen, that do something to you. Like that, or them really soft ones that just melt in your mouth.
Yes, the butter
Yes.
peppermint.
Those
Oh
are
my
love.
God.
Or what are the old lady butters, not the butterscotch, but you know what I'm talking about. It start with a W.
Oh,
Werthers?
Werthers.
Yes. Oh.
We got some of them in the room right
It's
now.
love. It's love. They either have that or that strawberry.
with
The
the
strawberry,
cream in the middle.
I
yes.
was like, you can have that.
I used to suck on them things until it got to the soft part.
I like the offering. I was like, give me some grape juice. Yeah. So good. So delicious.
Oh, the communion, yes. Go to it.
I hated the cracker.
Why did they start? Here's a question for the black church, US of A. Why did y'all start using the little wafers and the juicy cups? I wanted my whole little
Cup of
glass.
juice with
Listen,
my
I
little
wanted my
piece of
whole
bread.
glass. I want to dip
Okay.
and all this stuff. Like, let me go get my piece of bread and everything. Like, now I just feel like I didn't really get my, I didn't get
piece
my
of
repentance this month. Like,
I didn't get my piece
I
of
was
Jesus.
not covered this month because you gave me this wafer and this medium cup. It didn't even cover the wafer. Like, what are we doing here? It doesn't taste good. The wafer is not good. I'm no longer in. And then you had the wine in the middle for like the older people, but the kids got the juice. Why? Everybody get juice now.
Oh nah, my grandma's church messed around and forgot that I was a kid. Like, they were looking at the woman in front of me and behind me. They didn't see me, so when they picked that wine cup up, boy, I went home. I was like, why do I feel like this?
That's pretty terrible.
The blood of Jesus.
They, they didn't know that they had slipped you a little bit of something. Hey, it may have been to calm you down,
Nom
though.
nom.
It may have been to calm
I
you
feel
down.
like it was like a mix, because they had that one row in the middle of the whole bowl that was like half wine, half grape juice. So I think I just got that part. Like, it was just at that point in that row, and it just ended up being in my hand. But anyway, I was happy. For the
Listen,
rest of
bring
the day.
back the grapefruit. Wait, no, not the grapefruit. The grape juice and the wine to the church. I want the lady that came. My godmama used to come over there. She had the bread. It'd be bread for years. You go over there. Listen, I take bags home. We ain't even having. We had too much for this. That Sunday. It's gonna go bad anyway. Well, I got you. Bring back the bread and
Hence
the
the
wine,
reason.
so that I can feel like I've been cleansed for the month. I need to repent my sins at the end, at the beginning of the month, so I
Hence
can
the
be
reason
blessed.
why half of our nicknames is stuffing.
Listen, I need to be blessed at the beginning of the month, and I don't feel blessed with the wafer and the little cup of juice. It's like this big. What? I need something to cover.
All your sinning for the month.
We need, listen, we need to cover the wafer, okay? That's all I'm saying.
The wafer is
It
her
has to be
sins for the
doused.
month. The blood of Jesus needs to cover her wafer.
You know how much I've been, listen, every Sunday since we've been at the house. We got a communion. You go get this bread real. Come back with a whole cup of juice.
She's not lying. I
We are
wish-
ready.
I wish I could say she was.
I'm ready for it. This is the body of Christ and the blood of Christ.
Don't let
You be
her
like,
forget.
hey, yes.
Don't let her forget it's Communion Sunday. And she see that communion come up on the screen. It's communion.
I done listen, you can't.
Damn, Mabel.
You have to be able to atone your sins at the beginning. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. Call it me being half Catholic, but that's my atonements at the beginning. I done, this month was a little bit stressful. Next week is gonna be Communion Sunday. Let me go ahead and drink this so I'll be blessed for the month. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. That's the way I feel anyway. Whatever.
Somebody come get him.
Well, shoot. Okay. Another question for the ladies. When you go to church. Oh, well, shoot. Here we go. Is it inappropriate to wear tight things to church?
If that's all you got, then that's all you got.
God says, come as you are.
You wear what you can. Just don't come looking like a slut.
Like a who?
A slut.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Jezebel.
You gonna
but I
wear a
mean,
mini skirt? Find you some stockings or some leggings to put under that mini. Because if you don't, the church mother gonna hit you real quick with one of them blankets you gotta slap over your legs. Here you go, baby.
The prayer cloth. We not about to do that. Brother George is over
But
there.
see, you do that to keep yourself covered, but then to keep the eyes of the men, the married men, off of you.
That's pretty bad. That's okay. Well, jumping right into that. Have any of y'all had any experiences? And you all can answer too. Please hit us below because I see that y'all are commenting. Appreciate you. But yeah, let us know. Have you had any encounters with anybody at church? Maybe not a sexual encounter, please. Okay, this is a G-rated show. Any encounters as far as like anybody trying to mess with you or come on to you at the church? Because it's big in the Catholic Church right now. We gonna see if that circulates in the Black church too.
Oh, I can't say that I have. I've heard some talks about me, like on the sidelines, walking by some people, but actually being confronted, nah. I've gotten a whole lot of, if that wasn't sister such and such and brother such and such's daughter, I would try. But because we friends,
Wait a second.
you know who I'm talking about.
Oh,
But because we friends,
oh no. We weren't trying to call anyone out here personally.
no, I've told you a few stories. It's a few. It was a few. A whole lot of few. But yeah, because of being who I was to other people, it was never like crossed. But it was always a thought. Even to this day, it's always a thought. On both sides of the spectrum. Like, I don't know.
Ooh, almost dropped the holy water. Anybody, bless it.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
What about you? Has anybody ever come on to you at church?
Nope.
Okay, well,
Someone has come on to me in a funeral home
what?
where there's a church in the funeral home.
I
But no,
cannot.
not at church.
Oh, so they was trying to be in the morgue
Okay,
with the rest of the bodies.
Mhm.
that's pretty
Trying to
bad.
get bodies on the bodies.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so sorry for your loss. If you need anything,
And I do mean
I
anything.
do mean anything. Let me know. That's pretty terrible. If you come on to somebody at a funeral home, you ain't got nothing else to do with your life. I mean,
What
unless you
can
was
you offer
like
me?
the pallbearer, the person from the funeral home, then you really don't really get to know. Anyway, continue. Well, okay. Have you done anything as far as going to church that caused you to be mocked or told about? Like, for instance, they laughing because
Our
something just
dogs are
happened
fighting
in the back. But
I
anyway,
hope they fighting.
but yeah, have you all done anything like where you got in trouble at the church and felt
Oh,
that
yeah.
it was
Every week.
Oh yeah.
But you felt like it wasn't like it was something to you that was like minor or not that big of a deal or somebody else's business, but you got chastised because you were supposed to be a part of the church.
I got kicked out and put in counseling.
Kicked out of the church?
Yep.
Well, dang.
Got kicked out the church and put in counseling in the church. How'd that work?
Well, so what? So you got kicked out of church. But
Unless I'm
she
going
can't
to
come
counseling.
church, but she can come to church. Because that makes sense.
Right. That's
Okay.
that's what I said.
Got it.
That's when my lesbianism took place. Church wasn't agreeing with it.
Oh, we going there next in just a moment. What about you? Done anything?
No.
You just you ain't never done
Shay.
nothing to get chastised.
Say
for?
move, cause lightning about to strike.
That part.
Lightning about to strike.
I mean, I got in trouble every week, like as a kid. You know, you passing notes.
Oh,
all
no.
That. But other than that, no.
We got somebody. They said they in their younger years, they and their girlfriend at the time got in a whole fight on the church van.
Not
How
on the
that-
church van.
How that happened, boss? Please elaborate, because I just want to
Somebody
know.
tell us. What?
I just want to know. That sounds rough. Did you get kicked off the church van? Like, did both of y'all get kicked off? Did somebody tell y'all what was going? Like, oh, you can't ride the church van no more because y'all got in a fight. They do like the
Or did
school
y'all have
buses.
to ride separate?
Yeah, they come pick y'all up at different times, whatever. No, that be listen. The struggle be real. It be real. Well, while we're waiting on the response for them, what you do?
That's where
See?
my first experiences were.
Oh Lord
Oh.
Jesus!
Hers were on the van. Mine was in the stairs of the balcony.
Oh my God, y'all are
See, I had to wait till we get off the ground
sinful.
before I can really get
Y'all
struck.
are sinful. I have never done anything in the church.
Yeah,
You
okay.
did.
I have never done anything in the church. Not like that, okay? Oh my God.
I waited till we left church.
You guys
okay?
are animals.
I was trying.
Nah, the most I've done in church is get a kiss, and I was surprised when that happened. Like, I was not expecting it, but as far as being like chastised or whatever from the church, when I got pregnant and went to church, like everybody and their mama was like in their feelings, like, you really? How could? Where's the father? You're not married. Oh my goodness. This, that, and the third. And just giving they feel on it. They take on it. Mind you, I'd already been kicked out of the house as it was. So I was like, dang, y'all getting me to my church fan. Like, this is like my second home. And then had the baby, and now everybody, oh my god, she's beautiful.
That's that fake mess.
It's so you. That's your baby. Oh my gosh. And I'm just like, y'all the same ones that was going in on me though
See,
when I was
that's-
pregnant.
That's what happened to me at my church when I decided to come visit.
I
It was
mean,
always, hey, Sister Tia,
I
where have
digress.
you been? How you been doing? But you the same one that was talking to somebody else when I walked by. Did you know she did such and such with such and such's daughter?
Listen.
Keep moving.
All right, so they
We
finished
have
the
a
story.
response.
Okay.
That's why I was
for
laughing.
the girl that got in the fight on the church van, so they put oil on her doing church. And she told me she was going straight. I was mad and hit her. Dang, again? It was after having a dinner at church, so cake was everywhere and we both had to clean it together. Well, dang. Listen, it be like that sometimes.
That was that you not about to leave me.
That's dang. So you,
Leaving you for Jesus.
I am gone. I am straight.
Straight for the Lord.
Hey
I don't
Ray,
like
we love
girls
you
no
too.
more.
Peace out. Shout out to you. But nah, like that's wow. Dang, so you hit her again. That's awesome. Are you leaving me for Jesus? Fuck! I love it. That's awesome. That is great.
If I can't have you, nobody can.
Not Jesus, not nobody. Okay. Dang, that's awesome.
Oh my god.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh my god.
But okay,
Hey boo hey.
it's good times. So okay, so this subject is gonna be a little bit touchy. Okay, we're gonna slide on into this since we kind of mentioned it already. We're gonna go ahead and slide into this. What about being LGBT and being black, period? Being in the church, being black and LGBT, and being LGBT and black in general.
I would describe it as that lovely little piece of hell. Okay. Uh,
Have you been there? I
no,
don't think hell
but-
is lovely.
But the reason I say that is because church makes you, like certain churches or people in churches, make you feel like it's the biggest sin that any sin could ever like compare to. Like it's the only sin they ever look at.
Mm-hmm.
But I love me, I love who I love, and I love being black. My melanin is everything, okay? You're not gonna shut me down just because you want to be higher than Jesus, okay? I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna do me. And my boo gonna do her too. So,
Well, so okay, because I read something the other day, and I'm actually trying to pull it up right now. I read something to the effect where they were basically criticized and chastised because they say that homosexuality is a sin and this, that, and the third. It's in the Bible, and they only use the Bible when it's useful for them. And like all these other sins, though, just get basically pushed by the wayside because homosexuality trumps that, as if one sin is greater than the other. That's just me, but what is your view on homosexuality in the black community in general?
I just feel like I feel like it's tough. It's like you're already a minority,
Mm-hmm.
and then as a female,
Yes. Truth.
So, what she was referring to says being gay is the only sin people focus on. I swear. Adultery is a sin. Having kids before marriage is a sin. Tattoos is a sin. Body piercings is a sin. Lying, stealing, killing, disrespecting your parents is a sin. Y'all only quote the Bible when it's relevant to someone else's situation, but get your life in order before you judge someone else's life. We all sin.
Truth. That's definitely true.
I mean, yeah. All y'all little judgmental people, y'all want to quote the Bible at us about Sodom and Gomorrah, but don't it also say in the Bible, judge ye lest not ye be judged? And then it also says, he who is without sin cast the first stone.
And started preaching.
Don't make me go there.
She done
Okay,
started
because
preaching.
baby, it's deep in my veins. Okay, it's deep. I can be a little ratchet, but I was born and raised in church. It's deep.
Well,
Don't play with
honestly,
me.
That's why a lot of the LGBT are not in church as it is, because it's not acceptable or accepted by a lot of churches.
Or they try to form their own church and get beaten down by the churches around them for trying to form their own church.
There is a LGBT church that I know of in Winston, if it's still there. But
I thought he moved. I thought he moved.
oh, I don't know. Like I said, if it's still there. But as far as being LGBT in general, it like Court said, or excuse me, Afro said, being already being an African American at that, and then on top of that being part of the LGBT too, that just adds a lot of different challenges in itself. Because not only do we have to defend ourselves as black people for, you know, doing it for the culture and, you know, continuing to be who we are as a black person, but we also are being criticized by our own. We're being criticized by the LGBT community for specific labels and things that are placed on there. So we don't really have a true outlet,
Right.
as far as being LGBT and black, I don't think. But it is definitely harder being black, and especially being black and gay. Now it's already hard enough being a lesbian,
Right.
and being black, but being black and being gay, that means that your son, your uncle, your brother, your whoever likes another guy. And a lot of them, even though people don't know it, are undercover because of this.
They're ashamed of it, which they shouldn't be. Be grateful, do you, honey? Hey, hey, hey.
Like, I mean, listen. I mean, they're pretty much. Well, that's true since the hip hop culture, but black people in like the hip hop community in general, they wearing skinny jeans and tight clothes and skirts and stuff like that. Which, like I said, whether you gay, straight, bi, whatever, I don't really care. I don't judge you based upon what it is that you do. I base that upon you in general. But they rocking skinny jeans and doing all this other tight stuff. But
Right.
but you look like you could do that in the bedroom, but yet it's an issue. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
What I don't get with the hip hop community is like why they're so upset about the black men being gay, but when they find out a black girl or a black woman is gay, it's the sexiest thing ever.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
That's a good one.
That's so backwards. Like, you can't take one and not take the other. If they ain't coming after you, yourself in general, what you mad about?
Well, I mean, I know it's a lot of people that throw out there that you know, to emasculate our black men, you know, during slave times and everything, that they would be raped or molested by their massa, or, you know, whatnot, to emasculate them so they'll submit to them, and therefore once they submit to them they can control them better, and it's easier to push their women away or take their kids away and all this other stuff, and just like have them basically cater to them because they've messed up their mind. But at the same time, there were people back in that time, and I can't really speak for everybody. I'm just speaking on what I know from reading. Thank you. But like, there's people back in that time or whatnot during the slave times that were actually gay before any of that occurred. And now that, you know, you would think that versus back in the day when it was like more closed and like behind closed doors, nobody really said anything about being gay. But now that it's more open, everybody is all like, oh, that's a sin, that's nasty, you can't be gay, you can't have two mommies, you can't have two daddies, you can't raise kids in a two same-sex parent household, that's nasty, they gonna grow up and be just like you. All this, like, I don't understand
why
like,
we get hit with all the threats.
When, and especially now, since everybody is, I'm not gonna say it's a norm, but it should be, because I mean, what's the difference between the person that I love versus the person who a straight person would love outside of the sex? We both bleed the same. We have the same money. We have the same jobs. Half of us is y'all bosses. Like, I'm confused as to what the issue is. Like, somebody, if you are watching, if there are any black men out there, whether you're gay, straight, bi, whatever you may be, even a FTM,
Tried.
listen, I cannot. If you are, please comment and say, please comment and let us know why, like, comment and let us know your feelings behind being black and being gay. Like, what you had to go through. Did you have to go through anything? Like, was it easy for you to come out? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us have a coming out story.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I got a few.
Go ahead.
They're coming out to my friends, to my family, and then to my parents. Jesus. So I came out to my friends my sophomore year in high school. And mind you, beforehand, I was boy crazy. Okay? Everybody knew I liked a few certain amount of dudes, and I couldn't stop talking about them. But when I came out as bi first, because I didn't want that. I didn't want that on me. So told one of my homegirls I like this girl, and she was like, "Wait, you like what? What? Yeah, I like this girl. Her name is such and such, and I think I want to talk to her." And she was like, "But you're not gay." I was like, but I am. I just never told y'all, because it wasn't something to talk about." But as we finished high school, my second girlfriend, everybody was just like, okay, maybe she really is. And then I decided to make this bet and date this guy. Shouldn't have done that. But dated this guy, broke up with him, and I was just like, yeah, no. I literally just did that to please my parents, to be honest. But when I came out to my favorite cousins, they were all, "Girl, we already knew." We was waiting on you to tell us. And I was just like, what? How? Don't know how they knew. To this day, I still don't know, because they won't tell me. Y'all need to tell me. But then I came out to my parents. That wasn't so fun. Let's just say it's a continuing process. It's a process. It's a process. But I've been gay my whole life. Like, had my first kiss at 4. Other extracurriculars at like
Lord.
6.
G-rated.
But
G-rated.
no, not like that. No, not that type of. I wasn't trying to do all that. No, but like I've always liked girls. Like, it's been a thing with me my whole life. I just faked the funk with the guys.
I mean, there is what is it? A gold star? Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When they have like the opposite or the same sex their whole life and never mess with someone of the opposite sex. They're called a gold star. There are those people. So is that what you're saying that you are?
No.
Okay.
I would have been if I didn't, but I did. So no.
And there are more to okay. So we're gonna give y'all this quick lesson here really quick, okay? There are more labels out there outside of being gay or being a dyke, which no one likes that word
at all.
but there are more words out there than being gay. You don't always have to call somebody gay if they like the same sex. There are people out there that don't feel comfortable in their skin because they may have been born a male, but they feel like they were supposed to be a female. Not everybody will agree with that. Not everybody is going to understand that, but it's not really up to you to understand. I mean, you can fully try to be more understanding, but never push your child away whenever they come to talk to you about anything, because for one, you do that, you're no longer going to have any open communication with your child because they're going to be afraid to tell you things. And for two, if you judge them, they already gonna be like, okay, well, if they judge me, then others are gonna judge me. Maybe I should just conform and be your little robot, be who you want me to be instead of who I actually want to be. And now your child is miserable. And there are a lot more of the LGBT youth, especially suicides and things like that, because they tried to come out to a parent or whoever, and they sent them to one of them conformity camp to try and beat them straight, or either they resort to suicide, which is never the cause for being bullied. If you nurture your children at home, you you nurture your children at home, you nurture children in general, then there will be less bullies out here too, because there's a lot of kids that are bullying now, and some that are undercover, but they are scared to tell their parent, but they see another kid that's out there that's open and free. Oh, I'm gay. Oh, I'm bi. Oh, I'm lesbian. I like whoever, whatever, and all this stuff. And they see them being free, they're going to attack them because they are happy with who they are and they aren't. So, you just got to keep that open communication with your kids, and especially if you have a kid or either an adult that is out there that is of the LGBT, especially our black people, because the way that we treat each other, especially whether it's at church or we walking down the street, we going to the store, we talking to somebody online or whatever and all that stuff, and y'all just automatically come at us because number one, a lot of the times is because we're women. Next is because we're black. Then it's because we're lesbian at that. A lot of people just don't like that, and they don't understand it. They don't want to understand it, and so therefore they're throwing the Bible at us. There's a lot of different things that you can throw the Bible at people for, and
deal with your own demons before you try to come test mine.
Try Jesus.
Don't try me.
Because you're going to get the right one day. But I'm just saying, this is something that you don't want to do, is to lose that communication with your child or your friend or whoever. Or please, because black people, y'all do this too. White people do it too. But black people, listen.
The albinos.
Listen.
That's what I call them.
Just because we come out one day and we tell y'all that, hey, I like girls, hey, I like guys, whatever, do not please do not automatically think that we like you in that way just because we came out and said that. We could be friends for 30 years and we come out and tell you that we like the same sex, and your first thing is, ooh, girl.
Because y'all automatically assume, like
y'all was trying to
and
get with me the
your
whole
friends
time.
And be like, I feel like they've been looking at me our whole friendship, Girl, I don't want you. Okay? If I wanted you, I would have tried you a long time ago.
Like, that's not what you want to do. Because 9 times out of 10, we was never looking at you.
We was looking at your friend.
Or somebody else in the vicinity. Not
do
just
with
you. Thank you.
Bypass.
But continuing on, did you have any LGBT experiences coming out or whatnot? What happened to you when you came out?
When I came out, I was on Laughing Gas, so I don't really remember.
Oh man.
No, yeah. So I had a girlfriend. I got my wisdom teeth pulled. My mom didn't know, but she knew when I guess I was having a whole conversation with her, apparently. And when I came to, she was like, "You know, you told me old girl ain't your friend. She's more than your friend, right?" I was like, "I know I told you that, duh." I didn't know that. To this day, she still think I told her on purpose. I did not. She wasn't supposed to know. So yeah.
Did she treat you any different?
No, this was her word. She was like, "Well, you know, I don't agree with it. God don't agree with it, but I love you. I love you regardless." And now to this day, she goes to all the prides and buys me a bunch of rainbow stuff. So I love her.
Yes, Mom.
See,
Yes,
She buys
Mom.
me rainbow everything.
that's the type of mother tree we need right there.
I need Mom.
that.
She's so amazing.
I need that. But instead, I got hit with it's just a phase. We gonna wait till this phase is over.
That's what everybody says. It's just a phase. I can
not a phase.
sex the gay out of you, which is never. Please.
Oh, I could tell you.
Don't
I
try me.
I was nervous telling you, cause I was like, you know, people usually think you want them, and I was
Yeah.
like, we're sisters. Please don't.
Look,
Please don't think I want you.
we
'cause
have
I got
been
a girlfriend.
we have been sisters for a good while now. Like we might as well just say diapers at this point. But yeah, she came out to me and I came out to her.
She was like, "Have you ever been with a girl?" I was like, "I got a whole girlfriend." I said, "You know, blah blah blah. That's
I
my
was
girlfriend."
like, what? You got a girl? I was like, yo, I like girls, and that's how it went. I was just like, normally, you know, I'm the inner person. I don't really talk to people like that. I'm not a
Look, from that
I'm
day,
not a talker.
You have been asking for my lesbian advice.
yes, I have, because I'm
From
like,
that day forward.
she knows what she's talking about because
Like,
she's been here
well,
before.
Should I be a stud?
She's been here before. Because,
I was
like,
I
honestly,
I think so.
before I even came out, honestly, I had no idea. Like, I mean, I knew of, like, you know, there's gay and there's lesbians.
Right.
This is not right.
Remember
God
when we heard
doesn't
of
like
a
that.
STEM? We was like, what is a
Right, like
STEM?
you're a combination. Like it's
A
so
no
weird.
label. What is a no?
Don't come
like,
for me.
But
Don't come for me.
what up, cuz? But
Hey, boo, hey.
But like that was that conversation, and I was like, okay, like I knew who it was. I would see movies like people were like, oh, I bet you for $1 million that you wouldn't kiss a girl, and I'd be like, and you were right. Okay, and I will not. But like here I am. But not the first time. The first time beforehand though, like one of my friends told me, she was like, yo, I sent her this picture because mind you, I've been like a tomboy like my whole life.
Yes.
So
Yes, you
like
have.
I mean I was the one out there with the boys playing football, getting dirty, all that good stuff. I didn't like playing with Barbies and everything. And my family at that point in time, you know, I guess they saw it before I did, but they was all like, you know, I was like 7, 8 years old. It's like, I think that she might be one of them. I just think she might. And I was like, ew. None of that. Thank you. But then I come and I take this picture because I was playing softball at the time, and I had this picture that I sent to one of my friends, and she was like, "Yo, you look like a certified stud," and I was like, "Who? What is that?" Oh my god, I am not like that. Like, but everybody automatically assumed that I was gay because of the way that I dressed. It wasn't that I was gay. I was comfortable in what I was wearing. So you can't always judge a book by its cover. But I was comfortable in wearing my little baggy pants and all this stuff and big shirts.
Then you went to summer camp and got real comfortable.
Yeah, that part. Like
Comfortable in what she was wearing.
Like, okay, but then it happened. Like my parents, my mom, she was like, you're a girl. You have up until such and such a time, and then you're gonna wear girl clothes. And I'm just like, but I don't wanna. But I felt like I was going against my mom. I didn't want to do that, so I was like, okay, whatever. So I conformed to wearing girl clothes for her, even though I wasn't that comfortable with it. It's not that I didn't like the attention from guys at that time. I wasn't comfortable in the clothes. Like, either you gonna look at me or you ain't. Like, that's how I felt. But I came out after I told my bestie here. I came out to my parents and I told my mom first, who at first was like, okay, well, I accept you. Like, okay, that's who you like, okay. And she made it seem like everything was okay. I was like, all right. And so I told my dad. When I told my dad, though, I was disowned. Like, we don't do that in this family. And I got a long note in my inbox. It wasn't even a text. It wasn't a call. It wasn't in person. I got a long message in my inbox basically telling me, like, nah, we don't do that here. You good. I'll see you when I see you. We can be friends type deal. And I was just like, okay. But it's weird because afterwards, like, he's trying to pick up girls with me and all this stuff, and I'm like, but didn't you just own me? Didn't you not want me? And like my brother, he was like, I got a sister, not a brother, and all this stuff. And I'm like, it ain't even like that. I didn't say I was changing my sex, Negro. I said that I just like girls. Like, I just like dressing like this. It's comfortable. And, me and my brother, we stopped talking for a little bit too. Like, but it's just like slowly over time, people started agreeing with it. My mom had my grandma try and pray the devil out of me, though. Like, it was, you got the devil in you.
I got that too.
Because you gay. Nah, let's go to the Bible. We are going to read James. And I'm just like, Grandma, please.
Hence the reason why I was in counseling.
Please, Grandma, it's not about to happen. Okay, thanks. Save Jesus for somebody on the main line, because it's not me. But I mean, afterwards, everybody started coming back, and like, it was pretty good afterwards, though. Like, but not everybody, especially in the black household, has that story that they can say that everything is a-okay.
Not at all.
Like, I mean, granted, people still don't agree with it, but at this point, I don't care. I'm gonna do me. I'm still the same person I was before I told you I came out.
Exactly.
Like, accept me if you want to. If you don't, oh well. That's on you. You.
Yeah, I'm gonna have late stories though, cause I ain't never bring nobody home, so it's like my relatives are gonna say something when I finally bring somebody home, like,
And express that that's your girlfriend or whoever.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
gonna be fun.
Mm.
Oh, girl. Listen.
So I'm gonna have to come out all over again.
Listen. First family function, she was like, You want me to come who? Nope, I'm staying in the car.
Oh, we got
Too
a
many
question.
people.
So somebody asked, so what would you say to someone who was struggling coming out or who has been discovered, or excuse me, disowned by their family? What would I say to somebody that's been disowned or struggling to come out? Be confident with you first, and make
Yeah.
sure that that's what it is that you want to do. Make sure that you understand what you are saying and what you're getting into, because like I said before, I've been in this thing for a good minute now, about 11,
Yeah.
12 years, and some more than I have, and you still have the people that come at you.
Just be prepared for the backlash. No, have your, like she said, have that confidence, but have your confidence level so high to the point that you can handle the backlash, because you will get backlash. And if you don't know how to come out about it, go through a whole scenario with yourself. Come up with a little skit or something that, people be like, oh, you playing, but you really not. That could work too.
What's your take on that?
Take your time. Like, it's no rules to this game. So I feel like if you're disowned though, they'll come around. Everybody, they're in shock at first, but they'll come around eventually.
Yes.
So make your own family,
Mhm.
family, friends, the gay community. We all call each other sister, brother, cousin. If you need a sis, call me.
Okay. But yeah, if like she said that part, and if
They'll
they
come around.
if they disown you and they don't come around, they weren't meant to be in your future anyway.
Truth.
Your future is too great and too bright to have that dull light sitting behind you. So keep pushing.
At the end of the day, you still the same person that you were beforehand. If they disown you because of that, then they not a part, or they're not the person that you were needing in your circle anyway. Whether that be your family, friends, whoever. Like, if you were disowned, especially by your family, I know it's going to be tough. Especially if you were close with those people that
They'll be
disowned
back.
you.
If you're close, they'll be back.
Yeah, but
Especially if you are capable of doing something that's real good, and then they figure out that you can do this,
yeah,
and they be like, oh,
then they
I
will
need
claim
you. And then they gonna be like, oh, that's my cousin such and such. They do this and this. No, baby, I wasn't your cousin a few months ago.
Yeah, you just have to be confident with you, because if you aren't confident with who you are, and you try and go through this, especially if you don't have a crew behind you, like somebody that you've told already, like for instance, like when I said I told Afro, and she told me, like, I don't know if I'm the first person that she told that she was out or not, but she was the first person that I told. And when I got the confirmation and like affirmation from her that, hey, even though she was too, before I even knew that, she was like, hey, that's what's up, cool, or whatnot, but even if I didn't have that affirmation from her, if I had at least one person in my corner, it makes it a lot easier to go through, because you always know that you have somebody to fall back on. But you have a family here with us. Anybody in the LGBT, if you need any assistance, like you don't feel comfortable talking to somebody in your family, or you've been disowned, you need a place, or the clothes on your back, you just need somebody to talk to get stuff off of your mind, especially in the black community, because that is one thing that is looked down upon in the black community, is being LGBT, and especially being gay in the black community. Just know that you have support, and reach out.
Yeah, and they also make the community centers for LGBT. So whatever city you're in,
True.
just Google it. They got one near you.
They do. And they just built a new one where we are here in North Carolina, in Greensboro.
Go about downtown.
Is in downtown
Green
Greensboro. They just opened a LGBT
On Green Street.
center for us, downtown. So if you need to talk to anybody, or they have counselors now. I actually just saw that. I scrolled by that on Facebook. They got LGBT counselors for those that feel more comfortable speaking to somebody that has that type of experience working with us. Have at it. But I'm the type of person that I'm gonna put stuff on my status. Like I asked a question not too long ago where I asked, how many parents would be okay if their child came out and told them that they wanted to be the opposite sex, or wanted to have a sex change, or came out to them in general. And as much negative feedback as I thought I was gonna get, or okay, nah, we don't do that here, like, we gonna bless you and send you to church and stuff, I actually got a lot of positive comments. And people was like, well, my son or my daughter came out to me, or well, I had a daughter but now I have a son, or whatever, and all that stuff, like, and I accept them for who they are. Like, you just have to know who it is that you're working with. Be able to know that you have people that you can talk to. It doesn't always have to resort to you feeling out of place or conforming for somebody else to be happy. At the end of the day, you need to make you happy. So never conform for somebody else, for somebody else's happiness. Make sure that you are. That's all I have to say about that. I went on a whole rant. Y'all was about to let me preach. I'm sorry.
We did let you. We let you.
I'm sorry.
We did.
Oh, I do want to say one more thing. Everything doesn't have to have a label. So, like, if you like somebody of the same sex, or of a no sex, or of a 2-3 genders, I mean, it's just who you like. You don't have to be in a box. You just be like, this is my significant other. This is my significant other, period.
We don't come out of closets to crawl into boxes.
That part. I like that. We don't crawl out of boxes.
We don't come out of closets.
We don't come out of closets
to crawl into boxes.
Put into the box. I like that. That was a good saying.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. But
I might get that put on a shirt.
Right, make a shirt out of that. But anybody have any additional remarks, questions for us in regards to the LGBT and being black and LGBT, or either being in the church and being,
a tambourine player.
being a tambourine player and being in church, or church in general and being black? Anybody else have any questions real quick before we do these good old shout outs here?
Questions, remarks, concerns before we do the benediction.
You're right, Eb. Support does matter.
It does, very much.
It does. That's why I love you, girl.
Well, okay. No other questions? We ain't got no other questions? No responses? No. Okay. Well, so I'm going to run through this list really quick. We got some black-owned businesses that y'all need to check out. Of course, first and foremost, go ahead and check out Fresh Buzz TGT. It is a female black-owned business. Alcoholic beverages, non-alcoholic, desserts, and more. They're also selling plates. Go ahead, check them out. www.freshbuzztgt.com.
Emphasis.
Yeah, you got it. It's not Fresh Bud. Fresh Buzz, BUZZ, TGT.com. Check them out. We also got Midnight's Boutique. They have clothes that you can check out, shopping and retail with Midnight Boutique. You can find them at Facebook, on Facebook at Midnight Boutique 28, Midnight's Boutique 28. Check them out. We also got Bella de Culture, formal and alteration shops. They make
Yes.
like bridal and prom dresses and all that good stuff. Check them out. Black owned businesses. Shout out to them. We got Nails by Asia. She'll do you set your nails up for you.
She did mine for my birthday.
She set your nails up for you.
They was fire.
You can check her out at Instagram at Asia on the Beat. Okay. I had to scroll and,
Asia on the beat.
had to follow it. Asia on the Beat. Okay, yeah. Asia on the Beat, Nails by Asia. Go ahead and check her out on Instagram. And then we got Naturally Me Designs. Naturally Me Designs.
With all the labels.
She does labels,
Okay.
everything, bags, mats now.
Cups.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Anything that you
Shirts.
need labeled, whatever, go ahead and
You
hit
got a
her
logo,
up.
send it to her.
You can reach out to her at facebook.com and Naturally Me Designs. That's natural Lee. Naturally Me is MEH Designs. So go ahead and hit her up. Ooh, we got a lot of them. Oh, y'all came out.
Yes.
Y'all came out
They
this
came
time.
through the woodworks, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna try and shout all of y'all out really quick. Okay, cool. Ooh, it's a lot of y'all. Y'all came out the woodworks. I appreciate it though. Okay, we got Sip and Shots. Okay, Sip and Shots. Facebook.com at sips.shots. Apparently they give you sips and shots. You can take a sip of some wine or get a shot. I don't know, but check them out. Let me do my research real
Pull 'em
quick.
up
They
real
got a
quick.
whole. Oh, they a bartender. Okay, bet they a
Damn.
bartender in Raleigh. So go ahead
It's
and check
lit.
them out. Sipping shots. You got Styles by Paisley. What's she doing here?
She does hair.
She does hair. Oh, so that's what the styles are. It could have been clothes. Listen, you never know. Anyway, but Styles
got
by
you, Paige.
Paisley. Oh, okay, I do see here now that she got beauty and cosmetic. Okay, bet. Get your hair done with Styles by Paisley. You can also get your hair done by Cosmo T. Cosmo T hair care. Come get your hair. Come get your hair slayed. On the slade with Cosmo T.
Where's Lissy?
You can reach out to her at Instagram, Cosmo T5. Cosmo T, the number 5, and T is TII. Check her out. We got Conquer Martial Arts. Okay, they black owned? I don't know. I mean, they put them on here, so I'm gonna shout y'all out. I hope y'all black owned. Anyway,
They a black belt owned.
right. Contour Martial Arts. Go ahead and check them out. You take your kids, you or your kids or your man or whoever, can go out there and learn Muay Thai, kickboxing, and all this other stuff. I'm gonna have to check them out because I need
Right.
that in my life. Shout out to them. MC Ray in the house. Shout out to MC Ray.
He will turn your party up.
One of the hypest MCs out here right now. Go ahead and check him out. Got Be That New You.
What that is?
They is. It looks like a health.
Ooh, like detoxing and stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
So you can
What?
hit them up. Be That New You. Get your health in there. Your health with an F. Get your health perks with Be That New You, and new is in you. So check them out. We got Artistic Drip by Quanda. Shout out to you, Quanda.
She do phone cases. Them things
She
be
do
nuts.
phone cases and face masks for what? I guess that's what they call it, a face mask.
Yeah.
The face mask for the
The
cosmetics.
face shields when you don't want your face to be seen in the pictures for your hair and stuff.
Okay, all that good stuff. She does that. Hit her up. She got the
I
drip
need to
on
get
that.
mine done. Quanda, I'm about to hit you up.
You got your boy Shaquille the shoe goat.
He a
Check
beast.
him out. He is a beast. Okay, he will hook your shoes up.
We
No,
getting
but
some
for real,
done,
I'm getting some done. He just made like 3 new Carolina shoes. He's about to start a Proud Family shoe collection. Like,
He got some
dude
Black
is
Lives
dope
Matter
on the shoes. So check him out, Shaquille Shoe Goats.
Listen.
We got Shannon's Creative Creations.
Yes, with them strawberries and apples, girl.
Shannon's Creative Creations. You can get your food high in. Because her stuff looks smack every time. I have not had it personally, but it looks like it is smack. So go ahead and try that. And
Listen.
Creative Creations starts with a K, not a C. K, not a C. Okay. Hey, boo, hey, we shouted you out last week. Will we get you again? Lady Southern Kitchen, Shanitra.
Drilling face emoji.
Her plates be smack every time. You make sure that you hit her up when you see the menu as soon as it drops, okay? Otherwise, you're probably gonna be SOL. But her stuff be worth it, so go ahead and hit her up. You got the cardio dance fitness, and you can join from your living room. All right, Rab McIntosh with the killer moves. That's what she called it right there. Killer moves. Okay. I like that. Killer moves dance class. Go ahead and get your cardio in. Hit them up. And they do this 3 times a week. 3 days a week. It's only $5 per class. 45-minute sessions every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Hit her up so you can go ahead and get that in your life, because I'm about to. I need to. You got Austin's Fish and More. She got plates for days. It's the everyday thing, but look. Hit her up. Austin's Fish and More. You got it, and they deliver too. So make sure that you hit them up. Austin's Fish and More. Let me see if they got the website up here. No website. Okay, but yeah, Austin's Fish and More. Check them out. All these black-owned businesses, I love it. Is this Art Owl Designs by Sharice Smith?
Yes.
Check her out.
She does custom shirts and other things, but her shirts are fire.
So you need that shirt work. Shirts work. Work. You need that shirt work. Go ahead and hit up Sharice Smith with the Art Owl Designs. And that is the list. Ooh, y'all keep them coming though. Y'all got any black owned businesses or whatnot you want to get a shout out on the show? Go ahead and make sure to drop that below. You can drop it in the comments, or you can inbox us, email us, whatever your preference is. Go ahead and hit us up. We will definitely shout you out. Other than that though, again, you know, this is Black Excellence and Culture TV. We are on every platform. Black Excellence TV. That is Black Excellence TV. Or whatnot. Go ahead and hit us up. Instagram. Well, no, not Instagram. I lied. Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and hit us up. Black Excellence TV. For the culture. In black is BLK. Okay?
Culture.
For the culture. Black
the culture.
Excellence and Culture. The good and the bad. And we gonna tune in with y'all next week. Can't tell you
On
what the
time.
topic gonna be, but you know we gonna be in there either way it goes. But
On
we thank
time
y'all
this
for
time.
hanging out with us as always. It was a pleasure. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for the feedback, for the comments, for the requests and responses, all that good stuff. But again, hit us up with your black owned businesses because we do want to shop black. And we will talk more about the black excellence in culture here next week. Again, my name is SHAE, along with your guest host,
Afro.
Lady T.
and we are out.